Where we're getting ready for our Northern Lights 17 Red final match of the day against Southwest Iowa, a team here from Council Bluffs. Just waiting for the teams to take the court here. And I think we're waiting for our referee, who I don't see being present yet.
Yeah, typically, Jim, there's a 10-minute warm-up, and it results in, or it ends with serving. And I think we did lose a referee because I think the team self-policed itself and said, I'm tired of serving, it's time to move on with the match. So we're certainly lined up and ready to go.
Not even wrapped in paper.
Not even wrapped in paper. It was just given a gift by my daughter.
All right, we got players getting rid of their gum here in preparation for the match. Getting things ready to roll.
Thank you.
It's good to see they're loose, Mike. Everybody looks ready to go here, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of tension in the room, so that's good.
It is important. It's important to be loose, and it's important to be tight all in the same time, Jim. I mean that mentally you want to be loose and ready to go. Physically, you want to be tight. You want to be precise. You want to be fundamentally sound in what you're doing.
Well, we hope you're able to tune into our live broadcast tonight. This is the final match of the evening, and an important one at that. I want to kind of draw the conclusion and draw the similarities to the U.S. Open or the Masters, that this is moving day here at the ASICS President's Day Classic. This is the day that you decide where you are going to end up in the which bracket and how you're going to end up your tournament. So we hope that our Northern Lights here enjoy a good finish to moving day here in Omaha. Teams are on the court. The ref is ready to take the final step up. We are on court 18 in the middle of all the action here at the CHI Health Center. Beautiful downtown Omaha, Nebraska, right on the banks of the Missouri River as we get ready to start this critical match. A few final things being determined here with lineups and making sure everything is in order. Identifying team captains for the match. Generally, the libero sub in at this point.
Yeah, Jim, we've had an opportunity to watch this team play throughout the afternoon here, this Council Bluffs team. Pretty solid team. 23 is their leader, I would say. All-around good player, very active on defense. Good front row player.
Yes. And very serious.
Very serious. And it looks like we're off, Jim.
We're ready to go here with Audrey Spoladoro just in front of our broadcast position, getting ready to put the ball in play. The right-hander sends it over. Iowa covers it on the other side. Left pin sent over. Big swing there, and that one goes off and heads off towards Colorado behind us. As we've been talking about, the ball sometimes head off into the hinterlands, and we're getting it back in play here. Rolls over to the other side. Iowa will take their first serve of the match. Sent over. Klembarski on the pass. Audrey the set. In the middle. Emma Fredheim goes through the block, but that one comes back. Tight block there, Mike, in the middle.
It was. We've talked quite frequently, Jim, about using that middle. Let's hope that the middle opens up the outsides for us there. They definitely were on top of that.
Serve stays with Iowa. Route over. Wellbrock the pass. Audrey. Big towering set to Van Hecke on the left side. Sent over. Iowa sets up their offense. Drops in.
Lights Club off to a bit of a slow start. We've seen this throughout the day today as well.
Yep. Hopefully we can recover here and get things back on track. Serve comes over. Handled by Wellbrock. Audrey's underneath it. Right. Wellbrock sends it over. Covered. Almost a joust at the net. Little back and forth here. Ella Masso. Audrey back right side. Wellbrock. Big swing. Tools to block there.
Nice play by Laura there. She's detected the block to the inside. Turned to go down line and played it right off the outside of the block. Nice play.
Laura will take the serve here. Right-hander throws it up. Covered by the libero. And there's that big swing.
Nice dig by KJ there.
Lexi Petrick sends it over. She's going to get the hit here. Swings it off. A little bit trouble with the block there. Falls in. That's another point for our light 17 red.
Boy, that was a huge dig by Katie Jane Klembarski there to keep that ball alive.
Wellbrook continues with the serve. Sends it over. Libero covers it. They're going to free ball this. Pushed back over. Klembarski. Sent over. Emma Fredheim in the middle, and that's another point for Northern Lights.
Interesting little twist on that middle attack there, Jim. They ran a B to bring Emma outside a little bit and try to get around that block. It was an effective play. We got the ball bouncing around here.
Got ball in our court. We're going to send that one back over. Right into our broadcast position here. Wellbrook continues with the serve. Back left corner. Iowa sends it back over. The libero handles it over, and there's the open spot in the court there, and it falls in.
Yeah, that was unfortunate there, Jim. Caught the top of the tape and just dropped it dead right on the other side.
Not much you can do with that. Lieber on the southwest side is dribbling, sends the serve over. It's going to be covered by Klembarski. Audrey on the set. Big towering set, left side Petrick. That's down.
Nice swing there by Lexi. The block wasn't as tight as maybe it could have been, and Lexi went right down the middle.
That brings Emma Fredheim to the line after many long service runs. We hope for another one here. Pushed over and just long, right to the right side of our broadcast position.
Just short of a ball coming into the play. It would have been an unfortunate replay called there.
We've got action in all the courts around us here, so it's liable to happen pretty often. Emma sends that serve over. Kinsey the pass set, pushed over. Might have been out, but kept in play by Iowa. Swung down the middle. Audrey pops it up. Van Hecky swings it over. It's covered. Bump set. Brought back. Emma. Back to the middle. Kinsey Cronin. That comes back on the block. Lexi Petrick left side finds an opening.
Nice play there by Lexi. Good alert defense there by the Lights team. The coverage off the block. They had a couple nice blocks against us there, but we were there to pick up the block and put it back into play.
That keeps Emma at the line here. Right-hander dribbles a couple of times. Puts it in play. Covered on the Iowa side. A little bit of trouble there. 7-4 early going here.
Thanks.
With Northern Lights. Emma stays at the line. Another nice long service run here, Mike. Oh, and I shouldn't have said that.
Did you say something, Jim?
I didn't say a thing. I didn't
see the play there.
I never. We'll move on here. The serve goes over to Southwest Iowa. Remember, a team from Council Bluffs, local team here, just on the other side of the Missouri. They send it over. Far left corner. It's covered by Petrick. Audrey right side. Van Hecky sends it over, covered by the libero. Big swing there, but touched by the block, covered. Audrey, left side. Petrick pushes it in the far corner. Good coverage there. Iowa sending it back in the middle. Wellbrock, Spoladoro, pushed over. We got another ball coming in here. Wow. Play continues. Wellbrock, Audrey, Petrick again. Big swing. We got a touch.
We got a touch, Jim. Well played.
That's going to bring the southpaw, Jordan Brownlee, to the line. Gets ready to put it in play. Takes aim. Sends it over. Far left corner. It's covered on the Iowa side. Sent over. Touched on the block. Audrey, left side, Petrick. Big swing again. That's another point for Northern Lights.
Boy, she's really getting up in the air again, Jim. She's having another fantastic match here.
Yeah, she really did come flying in there. Southpaw, Brownlee stays at the line. Swung over, a little bit of trouble on the other side, and that is
Alligator Aid. Remember, Stein Alligator and Crocodile Removal Services is offering 10% off for every Northern Lights ace today.
Thank you, Dan Stein, for that. Another Alligator ace. Brownlee sends it over. Dug up. Oh, big swing there by Brownlee. Brought back by Iowa. Petrick again. That's off the block. Up high, down hard.
Nice swing there by Lexi. She is really on fire right now.
Jordan Brownlee, the left-hander, stays at the line. Puts it in play. Good serve. Tough play there. Awesome. And a great, great serve there by Jordan Brownlee. And that's enough.
And that's an Alligator ace. Remember, Stein Alligator and Crocodile Removal Services is offering 10% off for every Northern Lights ace today.
Thank you, Dan Stein. That was enough for the Iowa coach to take their first time out. Gives us a chance to catch our breath here and kind of survey things. It's nightfall here now in Omaha. Another beautiful day. It had to be close to 50 degrees today. I think it's in the low 40s now. I've heard something about that four-letter word in the forecast here, so we'll see.
Four-letter word. Let's see. Ace. Nope, that's a three-letter word. Block. No, that's 5. Win. No, that's still 3. Jim, I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Well,
exactly.
I heard snow. Snow, that famous Minnesota word in the forecast. We'll see what comes out of that. But we certainly had a wonderful weekend here in Omaha. Just beautiful weather. Brownlee puts it in play right on the line, but a little bit long, and that one's out. Ends a nice service run there. 12-6 for your Northern Lights, 17 red. About midway through set number 1. Klembarski digs this up. Brownlee, big, Cronin, big swing, but they catch it on the other side. Brought up and tooled the block there.
Yeah, again, Lights team in position for that block. Unfortunately, momentum of the player heading towards the out-of-bounds side, and that's where the ball goes.
Serve comes over, Wellbrock, Audrey, pushed over, left side, Petrick again, big swing, but covered. They're going to free ball this back over. We'll reset our offense here. Audrey, middle, sent over by Kinsey Cronin. Looking for a double here, but not going to get it. Petrick,
good roll.
That rolls off.
Smart play there by Lexi, mixing up her shots.
She is having a great start to set number 1 here. That brings in Ella Masso to sub in, and she will take the serve. Just in front of our broadcast position, sends over a screwball, moves around a little bit of trouble covering that on the other side. That gets into the net. Masso continues at the line here. Right-hander sends another tough one over. They're going to have to send this over. Pretty good swing there from the left pin. Audrey. Big swing from the lefty, Brownlee. Sent over. Audrey again, left pin. Wellbrock roll shot. Comes back at her, and she can't handle that. Tough play there.
Here we have a main table scoring discrepancy, Jim. We have the correct score to be 14-8.
Yeah,
there's the correction.
There's the recovery. Getting late in the day for the scorekeepers, too, who just played, I believe they were a part of that long match that just took place before ours went into volleyball's version of overtime with extra points. I believe finishing at 16-14. KJ Klembarski, left side here, is going to right-hander, sends it over. Covered on the Iowa side. Left pin, big swing. Covered on the block by Emma. Going to try it again. Another big block. Hits Laura Wellbrock on that one. Might have been 2 hands on that, but an awesome block there. Big stuff.
Nice stuff block by Laura Wellbrock.
It keeps KJ at the line. Sends this one long, deep into the right corner, and a good serve. Covered on the Iowa side, brought back. Audrey, big swinging. Recover this one. This is going to come back, and that's called in.
Line shot.
Close, right on the edge. Painting the corners there, Mike.
Yeah, that was a very nice shot by the hitter. Went all the way across the court. Took a little bit off of it, floated a little bit, and I think that the visual of that deceived our defensive team.
KJ digs this up. Audrey, left side. Wellbrock, big swing off the top of the tape. Handled over on the Iowa side. Deep on the left side, brought back over. Big towering set there. We're going to get reset. Audrey in the middle sends it over on setter dump. Covered. Brought back over. Kind of back and forth pinball action here. Wellbrock roll shot. covered. Iowa's going to, what do we got here?
We got a 4-hit call. Not sure I saw that, Jim, but
yeah, he kind of
we'll take it.
sheepishly called that, like not super confident like this. He brings Audrey Spoladora to the line. Right-hander sends it over. Good serve, covered. Going to be popped over by Iowa. Audrey, right side. Van Hecke sends it over. Big swing from the right side, covered by Audrey. Up near the net, Wellbrock swings it over. Libero covers it. We got
a net violation.
Net violation.
Laura's doing a very good job finding the middle of that block, Jim. That Southwest Iowa team is coming to block on the left side, and there is a gap there. So Laura's doing a nice job finding the middle of that.
Keeps Audrey at the line, sends it over. This one goes short and to the left. In the number 2 spot, swung back over. The middle, back sets it, couple of sets here. Big swing. Oh, that was good. Finds the seam in the center back of the court here.
Yeah, that was an example of us not quite getting our block together. And as a result, there's an open lane right down the middle. Tough to defend.
Serve goes over to Iowa. They bring it over. KJ has to run up to catch that one, dig it up, and the block there is tooled again. Comes back, but is outside to the left.
Northern Lights with a nice lead at this point. No reason to take her foot off the gas pedal.
Wellbrock sends it over. Libero sets it. Oh, big swing there from number 23. And that one swung back over to the other side and just catches that right line.
Yeah, we did do a lot of damage with 23 in the back row, Jim. That's important to do. With her in the front row, it'll be tough to score points. All we can do is try not to give up serving runs so that we get the rotations back across.
Audrey back set. Laney, big swing. It's covered. They're going to get this back over. Popped over. KJ. Audrey short. Sends it over. Ooh,
thought maybe there was a touch.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it.
I thought maybe it hit the line, but I didn't really see it. Libero sends it over for Iowa. Audrey. Patrick. Up high, down high.
That's a crocodile crush. Remember, Stein Alligator and Crocodile Removal Services is offering 2-for-1 special on every crocodile crush for Northern Lights today.
Thank you, Dan Stein. Sent over by Emma. We're back in action here. The joust at the net. What's the call going to be? Goes to Lights. Oh, double contact called. Okay.
We'll take this moment, score being 21-12, to acknowledge the fine work of Neil Peart, drummer and lyricist for the band Rush, who passed away in early January.
Wonderful musician, fantastic drummer for sure. Some back and forth tipping and punching here. Oh, and Kinsey Cronin right into the big double block that ricocheted off both and came right back at her. 21-13. Like you mentioned, Mike, it's important to keep our foot on the gas here and not let up.
That's right, 4 points to go. Two things. You want to win the set first and foremost. You want to win the set with authority. If we give them a little run here, get them back up, 18, 17, 18, 19, get them some momentum, that gives them confidence into set two. We want to put our foot down on the gas right now and end this thing.
That serve went long for Iowa, so that puts the southpaw Brownlee back in, puts it in the left corner. This Libero swings this over, and tough, good attempt there by KJ, but not able to bring that one back.
Yeah, it's a really good touch, really good touch. Unfortunately, right in between Jordan and Audrey there. Neither one could get to it.
Keeps the serve on the Iowa side. KJ. Oh, nothing to do with that. A little overpass, and that comes right back down your throat.
Struggling with that short serve, Jim. We'll see what kind of creativity they have. And again, this is number 23. They're all-star, I would call it.
Yes.
She can drop them in short.
KJ digs this one up. Brownlee sends it over. The lefty. Set up their offense. Punched over and hits the right spot on the court again. And a little mini run here going on for the Iowa team.
Nate up off the bench offering some encouragement. Not yet ready to call a timeout. The ball head into another court, so you get a little bit of a breather. Girls can regroup a little bit.
Here comes the serve. KJ digs this up. Audrey, left side. Petrick, big swing. No touch there, just long. And there is the timeout from Coach Loers. Gives us a chance again to thank our sponsors here. We've talked about Dan Stein, but we're going to also talk about the app that we use here, and that is the Easy Reels volleyball app. We're grateful to them. Without that, we would not be enjoying nearly the broadcast that you do here today, with the score available on your screen and also the coaches' cuts that can be post-produced, can be watched at a much faster rate of speed than cuts out the time that we just had there, some downtime and timeouts and things like that. So thank you, Easy Reels, for making this possible. Okay, we're back in action here. Ref calls for serve. Number 23 still staying at the line, sends it over. Right, Kinsey Cronin comes around on the slide. Covered on the Iowa side. They're going to punch this over. Cronin. Audrey. Big swing from Petrick. That hits the floor. That's a good one.
That's what we needed, Jim. That's what we needed right there. Lexi continues her fine play.
23-17. Set number 1. Here in the last match of the evening. Iowa side left pin. Up off the block. Wellbrock sends it over. Brownlee. Big swing. Covered on the Iowa side. Again, left pin. Comes over. KJ. Audrey. Wellbrock takes the swing. A little bit of trouble covering that, but it's going to come back over. Roll shot from the Iowa team. Audrey. Again, Wellbrock off the top of the tape. Sends it over. Long rally here. See who's going to get this one. Oh, and that goes just to that side of the court. Tough to cover that.
Well, the recipe is pretty simple here, Jim. At 23-18, side out, serve out, gets us set number 1. Let's see if we can make that happen. All starts with the pass.
First contact. Ella Masso. It's good. Audrey's going to send it over. Here's Wellbrock. Sends it, tips it up over. Comes back. She sends it over again. This one's going to get punched over. Klimbarski. Audrey, this is set up well. Wellbrock, big swing off the top of the tape. Covered on the Iowa side, but some trouble with the passing. And here it is, Mike. The first part of your 2-part solution to this set has taken place.
Side out. Bring a very good server back to the line, and KJ Klimbarski. See if we can't get it done.
Right-hander
Time to
dribbles,
play defense,
spins
ladies.
the ball, sends it over into the net. All right, well, we will have to make another run at it here. 24-19.
Now's where you want to call the play you want to run. I see Audrey flashing a sign to her hitters. Let's see if we can get that play to happen and get us out of set number 1.
Good pass, right side.
Call for the slide and a break off the net cord.
There we go, folks. That's it for set number 1, 25-19. We'll be back in a few minutes.
If you're still tuned in, if you just leave your browser sit as it is, we'll be offline for a moment, but once we come back online, the screen should just pick up where we start again.